Welcome to Movie Magic 96, your one-stop shop for all things movies. From reviews to unboxings and collections, I'm here to celebrate the magic of cinema. Now, let's roll the film. Today we're checking out my favorite video game movie of all time, the Super Mario Bros. Movie. And no, I'm not talking about Super Mario Bros. From 1993 because that one is trash. So, let's go. The Super Mario Bros. Movie was released in 2023 and grossed $1.3 billion worldwide on a $100 million budget. It's currently the highest grossing video game movie of all time, followed by a Minecraft movie at number 2 and Sonic the Hedgehog 3 at number 3. The film was directed by Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic. Aaron previously worked on 2 Teen Titans Go films, while this marked Michael's first time directing a feature film, although he had previously written animated DC projects. The film was produced by Illumination, the studio best known for the Despicable Me and Minions franchises. The voice cast includes Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi, Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach, Jack Black as Bowser, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, and many more. The movie wastes no time getting into the action. We open with Bowser and his army of Koopas attacking the Snow Kingdom and defeating the Penguin King's army. I love the visual contrast in this scene. Light versus dark, fire versus ice. There are so many Easter eggs in this movie that it's impossible to mention them all, but one of my favorites is Luigi's ringtone being the Nintendo GameCube startup sound. Another great moment is the commercial featuring the Mario Brothers rap. It's a perfect way to integrate that theme into the film, and it's also a clever way to explain Chris Pratt's version of the Mario voice with the joke that the exaggerated accent is too much. When the film was first announced, there was some controversy about Chris Pratt voicing Mario instead of Charles Martinet, the longtime voice actor for the character. But honestly, I think Pratt does a solid job here. One of my favorite sequences is when Mario and Luigi are running to their first plumbing job and the camera shifts into a side-scrolling perspective. It's a brilliant homage to the classic games we grew up playing. Another thing this film absolutely had to get right was the character designs, and they completely nailed it. We've seen adaptations go wrong before, just look at the original design for Sonic the Hedgehog in 2020 before they fixed it. The dinner table scene with Mario and Luigi's family is also fantastic. It feels very authentic to Italian family culture. The supportive mother, the jokester uncle, and the loud family dynamic. As an Italian American, I personally love Mario and take pride in having such an iconic character represent the culture. The relationship between Mario and Luigi is also incredibly heartwarming. Lines like "nothing can hurt us as long as we're together" really show their bond. And moments like Luigi comforting Mario with food after the dinner table scene add a lot of emotional depth. Charlie Day is perfect casting as Luigi. I've been following him since the early days of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which is obviously a very adult comedy, so seeing him in a family movie is a fun change of pace. He's also been great in the Lego Movie films. Some critics said the movie moves too quickly, but honestly, that makes sense for a kid's movie. Kids have shorter attention spans and the fast pacing keeps the energy high. Plus, when people say that they wish this movie were longer, that usually means they enjoyed it and wanted to see more, which leaves plenty of ideas for a sequel. Anya Taylor-Joy is great as Princess Peach. Whether it's live action or animation, she fits the role perfectly. The obstacle course scene where Mario trains in Peach's castle is one of the highlights. The comedy also really works for me. Every joke lands, which is impressive for a movie that has to balance humor for both kids and adults. Keegan-Michael Key is fantastic as Toad, which didn't surprise me after how great he was as Ducky in Toy Story 4. And of course, we have to talk about Peaches, sung by Bowser. That song is an absolute bop. Do kids still say that? One thing Illumination sometimes gets criticized for is using a lot of popular licensed songs instead of original music like Disney films. In this movie, we hear tracks like No Sleep Till Brooklyn, Holding Out for a Hero, and Take On Me, which honestly makes it feel less like a Mario movie and more generic. What impressed me most about the film is it truly feels like you're playing a video game. Moments like Toad guiding Mario through the Mushroom Kingdom feels like progressing through a level. The montage of Mario repeatedly failing the obstacle course perfectly mirrors how we replay different levels in a game. And the scene where Mario, Peach, and Toad customize their carts before the big race feels exactly like selecting characters and vehicles in a racing game. Between the character designs, voice cast, jokes, writing, and endless Easter eggs, this movie is about as close to perfect as a video game adaptation can get. So it should come as no surprise, I'm giving the film a 4.5 out of 5. Now, let's talk about the 4K disc. The movie features an upscaled 4K presentation with Dolby Vision and HDR10 support. The level of detail is incredible. For example, if you pause on Bowser, you can actually see the individual sculpting on each of the scales on his body. This is also an extremely colorful movie, and the 4K presentation really highlights that. For example, the vibrant environments of the Mushroom Kingdom look fantastic. For audio, we get Dolby Atmos and Dolby True HD 7.1. The sound is okay. If I didn't know it was an Atmos track beforehand, I probably wouldn't have guessed it. We get a bunch of special features in total, and one of them is almost 30 minutes long. So overall, I'm giving the 4K disc a 4 out of 5. Now let's take a look at the different versions you can buy. This is the standard slipcover edition with original theatrical artwork. Next, there's the Best Buy exclusive steelbook with mushroom cover art. Then there's the Walmart exclusive steelbook with power up block artwork. And then finally, we have the Walmart limited edition gift set packaged as a star. I'm going to go ahead and show off the spine, show off the back, and we have the beautiful Rainbow Road right there. Take off the slipcover, open it up, and the 4K disc has that same image. Remove the digital code, and then the Blu-ray disc is red. When you pop in the 4K disc, you can hear some of that iconic instrumental score. We're going to go to chapters, which pops up on the right-hand side in a still image. Then we go to setup. We have English Dolby Atmos, Spanish 7.1, and French 5.1. Then we go to bonus, which is playing a video from the scenes and getting to know the cast, leveling up, making the Super Mario Bros. Movie. The Super Mario Bros. Movie Field Guide, Peach's lyric video, and leadership lessons from Anya Taylor-Joy. So what do you think about the Super Mario Bros. Movie? Be sure to let me know in the comments section below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at MovieMagic1996. Thanks so much for everything, and go watch the Super Mario Bros. Movie today.